Listen, we ended the season with a bang. We're starting it with a boom.
Was that an explosion?
I think
we need some after effects.
Yeah, we need like the
Team.
yeah, we need like the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2. No, that wasn't where it came yet.
Oh, my
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2 of The Basement. Boom, there it is.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Did somebody just get shot in your
in the basement?
in the basement?
And they have nowhere to go.
That Compton, LA came out of you so quick.
I didn't know where else to go. I felt like an explosion, and then I felt like it was like fireworks, and then it just got
then it got gangster
and then the
real
hammer
quick.
started clapping. Like that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So
We are officially back in the basement.
we are back in the basement. I got Pastor Mike Todd back in the basement.
Yes, sir.
To
I'm
start
excited,
off season 2. Listen, we ended season 1 with some amazing stuff. We've had our break and now we're back. Do I have on the same outfit? Yes, I do. Why? I'm a minimalist and I wear the same thing all the time.
Tim wears the same thing all the time.
I do change my drawers
And his shoes.
and my shoes.
I will give him that, but I've seen his closet.
Yeah.
And it is the same thing in different colors.
Yeah, it's white
over
and black.
over.
Yeah.
I've been trying to buy him new clothes. I just buy him white t-shirts now.
That's
And-
it. That's all you can get me because that's what I mean. It goes with everything. I don't have to get up in the morning and wonder what I'm gonna wear. I'm a minimalist, and maybe I'll do an episode on minimalism one day. But this ain't the day. Yo, so I'm so glad you're back. And
What an honor and a privilege to be with you, my friend, my mentor, oversight pastor, rapping buddy. So the thing that people don't know about you is that you are a musical rapping beast. Like, and one of the things that we connect with or connect in is sharing music with each other.
for oh yes,
Like,
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times we have been in a car
Yep.
in a random parking lot.
yep,
Bumping, like,
Yes, sir.
all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
and I
true.
mean, it's just eclectic
yeah,
from
yeah.
old Jay-Z
Yep.
to like music with no words
Yeah.
to the whole thing.
You're the one that put me on the V Rose.
Yes.
I love you so much.
I love V-Rose. She's the best.
Dude, like I mean, and not only other people's music, but our own.
That is probably the thing we need to figure out if we can get in somewhere in season a 1 opener. You need to get a verse from Tim Ross. You should play it. I don't want to put too much out there, but you got to play him something.
You know what? You know what? I've been so.
Y'all don't understand. This man is like J. Cole mixed with Jay-Z mixed with Lil Wayne mixed with like a old theologian mixed with like
G.E. Patterson.
G.E. Patterson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
It's like, if you hear this dude spit, what's the one you did for me? You spit over Kendrick Lamar's Be Humble.
Yeah.
I said, what? He just texted to me, and it was like, this is not fair. I know this is not what we're supposed to be talking about.
No, dude.
Two of the basement, but
Well, I just think we are both creative beings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like that expression has to come out somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like you produced music that went up the charts on iTunes.
man,
Right? Like, didn't you get some kind of plaque or
yeah,
like
it's ridiculous.
was it
Basically,
500? What was
just
it?
basically, long story short, God asked me to give up music to get another weapon of ministry for a season.
Right.
I thought it was over. Thought I wasn't doing music anymore. 2 years ago, God was like, all right, you can do music again. I
Yeah,
was like,
pick it back up.
Like, what are you talking about? And
Yeah.
he gave me this huge revelation about how David never lost any of his tools. He just had to know when to use them. And so David starts off with a shepherd's staff. And then David gets he becomes the first Uber Eats, and he's obedient to his dad and goes to the field, and he has a guitar and he's tormenting Saul's demons, and then he gets a slingshot and a rock, and then he gets a sword, and then he gets a crown. Those were all different tools. But one of the things that he had to know is when to use those tools. And a lot of times in church, and especially people who are gifted with multiple giftings, they feel like to be efficient at one, they have to kill the other. And that's not what God's asking you to do. He doesn't want anything to be wasted. What he's asking you is to have the discernment and the obedience to know when to use them. And a lot of people are bringing swords to a slingshot fight. And some people are bringing shepherd staffs when they should have their guitar. And so one of the things that we have to do is know when to use those gifts. So I'm 7 years into pastoring, and people know me for doing this, and God was like, go make a record about your wife, and call it relationship goals, and make a whole thing. And so I'm sitting here like using my resources, my money. Is like, are people gonna even like this? God said, I didn't ask you if they were gonna like it. I asked you to obey me.
That part.
And so I paid for a music video, did all this other stuff as the pastor of a growing church. Like, and I want you to think about that. Like, did your pastor just put out a music video? Like, that's kind of like, but I decided that I was going to die empty. Miles Monroe says that the richest place is the graveyard.
That's right.
Because it's the place where ideas and songs and poetry and cures are there. And people, because of fear or fear of failure, they never do what God placed on the inside of you. And I just said, I'm going to die empty. So long story short, I put out this song called Relationship Goals, and it went number 9 on the Billboard R&B chart.
That's what it was.
It's like not even Christian. Like it went like number 9, 10 or 9 on the R&B chart. Bro. And it's the first song I put out in ever to anybody else's knowledge. And so, it's just one of those things. Like, and the crazy thing is I got a whole record. Like, I only put out 3 songs, but you already know. Like, so I think I might put it out sometime soon. And just
no, you have to. But that's what people don't know about you, is what you did before God called you to preach. You were a music producer. Like, you turned down 6 figures to become a youth pastor. Like, you were on your way to New York.
That show wasn't 6 figures. That was like 3 figures.
That youth pastor assignment was not comparable. Right? That was not.
But it was obedience.
It was obedience.
And no, what it was is success.